Alright, so back to projects. For those of y'all following along with my videos, I feel like I have about 15 different projects going right now, but I'm slowly taking them off the list. So next thing we're going to do on the 4066, or one of the many things we're going to do on the 4066, as I was talking about in one video, is adding a backup camera, or a camera to either the front or the back, so I could better see how to hook things up, pallet fork, stuff like that. So I got to thinking about it, and if you've noticed, as I was driving along one day, you see those two bosses right there on the RUPS. I was like, you know, if the bosses are there, then that means Deere probably makes a kit for it. Well, sure enough, it's not in the parts for the 4066. I don't know why the bosses are there, unless it has something to do with, yeah, I don't know why they're there for the 4R series. But anyway, here's the accessory mounting kit, part number RE343680. It's less than 60 bucks. I'll go over the components of the kit here in just a minute. But basically it allows you to mount stuff to the cab. And so this is what I'm going to use to mount my monitor for the backup camera. And so really this video, I've ordered the cameras, I've ordered the monitor. I've got those both off Amazon. I think I spent less. I got two cameras. The cameras are, I think, 14 bucks a piece, and then the monitor it's a 7-inch monitor. I want to say it was less than 40. I know that. I looked at some of the kits that you can buy. This monitor's slightly better, and plus I could get it over Thanksgiving, while I actually have some time to work on it, and I'm not trying to do it once Thanksgiving's over and I'm back at work. You know, get 4 days off, so why not do it while I have 4 days off? So anyway, I will go over the accessory mounting kit, and we'll go ahead and get it mounted up, and we'll try it out, see what it looks like up there on those bosses, and we'll go from there. Alright, so we're back to the messy shop bench here. But these are the components in the kit. We have two of these long slotted parts, we have the main bracket, and then we have all of the hardware for mounting. Now, this is what's really nice about this right here, is the fact that it's all metric hardware. You don't have to worry about it once you've gotten it. It's just there. Now, no doubt I could make these pieces, or I could have somebody make them, probably for less than 60 bucks. But you know, for ease and convenience, why not, right? So nice thing is this is nice, thick, heavy steel, so I don't think it's going to vibrate too much. That was one of my concerns. Comes with an instruction book. Basically shows you how you can mount it up. This, putting the two bars on top of one another is not recommended, as shown. I don't think I'm going to do that. I think what I'm going to do is probably mount it like so, and then stick one of these out from it. Or at least I think that's my plan. So anyway, I'll get it all mounted up. Once the monitor and everything comes in, then we'll make another video setting up the cameras. At the end of this, I'll show you where I'm planning to put the cameras. Alright, so what I've done is I've got the main bracket attached to the ROPS through the bosses that are in the ROPS. That way you're not violating any warranty or anything like that, much less compromising safety. And then what I've done is I've just got this one on here. It says not to do it like this. I've just got it on here for right now. I may end up using this on this piece right here to lower it down a little bit, because I'm not sure how the dynamics will work. It's a 7-inch screen. My goal is to actually put it out here at the end of this lower one right here. And basically the width of my hand, it'll look like that. And where I sit in the seat, I think I should have a pretty good view of it. And as for cameras, I think what I'm going to do is I want to keep both of them in the cab, and so I may actually use the visor mount there, although I don't think I can really see much else, so we'll see about that. And then as for the rear, what I want to do is I'll attach it somewhere back here and just point it down at the rear so you can see whatever attachment you're working with. That way you don't have to turn around backwards, stuff like that. If the one in the front, sorry if I'm making you sick with all the camera movement, but if the one in the front doesn't work, what I think I might do is, much like I was looking at the mounts, the leveling, level indicator kit right here, it's just got a 90 on it. I think what I might do is do something very similar to that, because if you look over at that one, you can see it's already threaded. That pin is already threaded. I did some little bit of testing with it. It doesn't move. That pin doesn't move. So because it's if you look over here, it's actually it's not cylindrical. It is odd shaped. I'm spacing on the word for that. Yeah, so what I'm going to do is I'll see if I can't put the camera there and have it look down, basically look down at the mounts like that. That might be a little easier. Yeah, I mean, it's not the ideal situation, because if it's snowing or raining or something like that, the camera is going to continually get dirty. But, you know, it is what it is. If you can't see from inside the cab, there's no reason to really put it on there. So, yeah, overall pretty happy with how the mount turned out. I do think that, I think that'll be very nice when I get done. You can kind of see, like I said, I'm not going to leave the second one on there right now. It's just more or less there, because I really don't like how this, I mean, you can see the space in between them, and it would probably chatter up and down and everything. So, gonna leave that. I'll take it off once I get the screen in and everything, but I may use it to actually lower this down a little bit, because I really don't use these buttons too much, so I could stand to lower it down to about this level, which is about 5 or 6 inches lower than it already is. So we'll see on that.